You guys, today's day 2 of the Proverbs challenge. And just like that, we're back. I'm not going to lie, I took a lot of notes. So we're going to try to get through it quickly. So, what I love about Proverbs 2 is that in my Bible, the title of the Proverbs is Moral Benefits of Wisdom. And so, what I gained from this is to work for wisdom, just as we work for things in the world. So, there are so many of us who have these dreams, these goals, and even these material items that we want to obtain. And we're so fierce about how we go after those things, but we're not fierce about going after wisdom and receiving knowledge from God. And so, the Proverbs confirms that we need to go after wisdom just as we go after the things of the world. And so, it says, if you call out for insight and cry aloud for understanding, and if you look for it, ask for silver, and search for it, ask for hidden treasure, then you will understand the fear of the Lord and find the knowledge of God. And that is so good, because let it be a new bag that we want. We're going to do everything we can to get it. Let it be some shoes that just got released and they have a limited supply. You're going to be in line to get those shoes. So just as you go after these worldly things, we need to be going after wisdom. The next takeaway is actual benefits that are highlighted in chapter 2 of Proverbs. God gives success to those who pursue wisdom. God will also shield those who pursue wisdom. God will guard the course of those who pursue wisdom. God will protect those who pursue wisdom. And so I put some scripture on the screen that confirms this very notion. But the takeaway I got from that is that there is a hedge of protection that God gives to those who pursue wisdom and those who strive to live righteously. I think it's so interesting that we have this notion that we cannot work for grace. We're saved by grace, but we can't work for it. We're not saved by our works. That is true. However, we do have to understand that there is work that needs to be done in order for us to truly be the people who we claim to be. If you are truly a child of God, it's not just the act of saying it, it's the act of showing it. Show me your faith by your works. And those who are truly pursuing righteousness, who are truly pursuing wisdom, are afforded God's hedge of protection. And scripture confirms that. The next takeaway that I want to share is discretion will protect you and understanding will guard you. So that's verse 11. What I took from that is be quiet sometimes. If you're somebody who feels compelled to share every single thing that's going on in your life and you feel as though it's important to tell your business and to be transparent and to tell your truth, you have to understand that sometimes you block God's ability to move in your life by failing to be discreet. And to use wisdom is to understand that discretion is important. And so God gave me this word that I wrote out in the middle of me taking my notes, and I do want to read it. If you're somebody who feels the need to speak on everything that you're going through and be an open book, that is not of God. The open book that we need is the Bible, not your business. In this age, we get a false sense of security from sharing things while they're still in seed form. And then we wonder why we never see the harvest. Be quiet and let things grow. That is what wisdom will help you to do. And that is a word that God gave me, and I believe that it is so true. So many of us have these seeds that God has given us, and unfortunately, we never see the manifestation of that seed because we spoke too soon. We felt the need to get validation from others when God is the only one who can validate that thing. Be quiet sometimes. Wisdom will save you from men who you have no business dealing with and women who have no business knowing you. So my final takeaway from reading chapter 2 is this: wisdom will give you access to God's protection and God's direction.